Welcome back to Southpaw Garage. Today we're going to be improving the interior of this Silverado. We'll be upgrading it with some nice premium seat covers from Kustom Interior. My Silverado is an RST Z71 and the factory seats for this truck are this all black cloth, which has held up really well and it doesn't really look too bad. It's got a nice little pattern in it, but I just wanted to do something a little different, give the truck a little more of a premium feel when people are opening the doors and getting in the truck. So let's open this Kustom Interior box and see what we've got to put on these seats. The seat covers that we are going with for the Silverado are this black leatherette material. It's not a real leather, but it's leather-like. And then we have the white hex stitching in the seats. I think this is going to really kind of upgrade the interior of the Silverado, and this pattern is going to look really good in the seats as well, instead of it just being solid black. So let's get these installed and do a little comparison of it before and after and see how these look in the truck. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is remove the headrest. So to remove the headrest, you want to unscrew the covers, and then it's going to be hard to see, but there's a metal pin down in there. Got to find the part of it that comes out a little bit like a little latch and put some pressure on it to release that pin so that you can pull these rods out. So now to install the headrest covers, should just be able to slide them down over the headrest. It's going to be a little bit of a snug fit. Just kind of working it around the edges a little bit at a time, pushing it down to get it around the headrest. Now we just need to get this hole pushed in around the knob, and that is first headrest completed. Now we will work on the top of the seat, seat back, I guess, not top, seat back. And again, it's probably going to be a little snug, but we're just going to work it down over the seat. And I just realized they actually have a zipper on the back of them, so that will help with getting it down over the seat. Alright, to finish the top section, we'll be passing these hooks in between the seat back and the seat bottom. So in order to get those front hooks passed through the seat, I unhooked these little plastic clips that are holding this flap. So now I'm just going to get those pulled through. So these are actually just going to prop against the seat like this in the back. So this bottom has a couple of straps. This one's going to go all the way around under the bottom of the seat and buckle back together. These are going to go between the back and bottom of the seat like those others are, and they're going to just hold on to the back there. And then these will wrap around and clamp under the seat like those hooks that are on the seat backs go under the seat too. So I'm going to pass this buckle down between the cushion and the side of the seat. So now we'll do the same thing on this side in a similar spot. Just pass it down through here. Alright, now we'll get everything tucked all the way around. We'll use a trim tool to help with getting everything tucked properly. We got the driver's side done. I think that's looking really good. It definitely adds a little bit of extra premium touch when compared to the factory cloth seats. So I'm really excited to find out what all this is going to look like when everything's installed and finished. So we'll get over to the passenger seat and get that. And then once I get that installed, we'll move on to the back seat. So I went back and watched the footage from installing the front seat cover on the driver's side and realized I put the seat cover on the wrong seat. There's an airbag tag on these covers so that you know which side works with the side airbags in the vehicle. And if you paid attention when I was installing this, you may have noticed that this airbag tag was on this side of the seat cover, and that is incorrect. That means that that seat cover was for the passenger seat. So I've since fixed that. I swapped the seat covers. This is now on the correct side. Airbag tags on the outside for the side airbags. So if you notice that when watching the install, it has been corrected. So now we're going to start working on the back seats. I have the back portion of the rear seat cover up here. I have it backwards so you can see the underside of it. So you've got to run straps around the back of the seat. So you've got some up here at the top that will need to go around the back, and then ones from the bottom that will come up and snap together. But you can't fold these seats down in the Silverado. They don't have any way to fold them down. So you actually have to remove the back portion of the rear seat in order to put the seat covers on. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll put the back portion of the seats back in, and then we'll do the bottom portion of the rear seats and get those covered, along with the headrest being done as well. So for the rear headrest, they just have little push tabs on the sides of these knobs, so you can just push those in and pull these out. Another thing we got to do is actually remove these, I don't know what they call them, the sleeves that the headrests go down in. So inside there's a clip, and you want to get a flathead screwdriver on it and kind of put some pressure to pull it away from the edge, and then lift up with pry tool. There's this little clip here, and it's actually designed pretty well to get a flathead in here and pull it back to allow you to get those out. So it's pretty simple. You can actually feel where the flathead slots in. Next step, there are 4 10mm bolts under the seat. Right back there is one of those bolts. So there's 4 of these under the seat. So you got to take those out as well. After you remove the 10mm bolts at the bottom, the last step is to release these latches. There's 3 of them along the back, one on the far left, one towards the middle, and one on the right. And they're always right next to these brackets here, just to the left of them. So I used a flathead screwdriver to lift up on that latch and was able to lift the seat up and out of the bracket, and just did that for all 3 of them. So what I did here was I just laid the seat cover face down on these boxes from Kustom Interior, and then I laid the seat back on top of it, and then got everything pulled up and lined up as far as like these holes go for the headrest, and then ran the straps around the back to make sure that the seat cover was nice and snug. So now we'll get to the bottom of the rear seat. The bottom portion of the cover comes in 2 pieces to compensate for the 60-40 split, but we should just be able to get this pulled on, get the straps sent down below. Should be able to hook all the straps together. All right, so we finished installing the seat covers in the Silverado from Kustom Interior. Let's take a look at the finished product. Here's the front seats, driver's side and passenger side. You get a little sneak peek of the back there also in the video footage. These are looking really good. I'm really happy with them. I think that the way they are made, they actually end up looking very like factory finish. So super happy with that. Let's take a look at the back seat. Back seat turned out really well also. So there's no plastic trim along the bottom of this, so this doesn't tuck in quite as nicely as the front does, because I was able to tuck the actual seat cover into the plastic trim around the bottom of the seat. But it still looks really good, and because of the way that it does wrap around the seat really well, it still has a very factory look to it. Some seat covers I've seen, they only cover here and kind of around, and then this side of the bottom rear seat is exposed. So this does a good job of covering that up and keeping everything looking very consistent and well put together. Super happy with these Kustom Interior seat covers, and I really like this hex pattern stitching that they have. I think that just adds another level of touch, brings a little bit of color to this pretty much all black interior in the truck. All right, so that is the install and initial look at the Kustom Interior seat covers for 2019 and newer Chevy Silverados. I will be doing a follow-up review in about a month or so, probably, after having these on the truck for a while, and give a little follow-up to see how they've done, maybe how they've held up, or just what I think of them after I've had a chance to ride with them for a while. So if you want to see that review, make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell notification icon so that you don't miss that upload. If you want to see some other interior upgrades that I've done in the Silverado, you can check out this playlist that'll be right up here in the corner. But for now, thanks for watching. This is Southpaw Garage signing out.